Well, hello, welcome back to Angie's Pantry. In today's video, it's part of a collaboration with Jarred Up January with 11 other awesome channels, and their links are all below. The one that was before me is Prepper Potpourri, and the video that's following me tomorrow is Paul's Rule of Thumb. Jarred Up January is where each day you will have a video of canning, pressure canning or water bath canning throughout the month of January. So it's an awesome collaboration already started. Check out the other ones, the playlist in my folders that you can check out all the other channels, and I'll make sure I leave a link up here or at the end of the video for it. I will also put a calendar of everybody's days of what they're doing in this video too. All right, I am doing chili beans. I thought to myself, you know, you buy a can of chili beans when you're making homemade chili, chili. And I thought, well, gosh, I could do that. So I checked out a bunch of different recipes, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make it my way. So that's what I did. And the seasonings that I use, that 6-pepper blend, I got that at Gordon Foods. So I do know that it is also at Sam's Club too. So if you're a member of Sam's Club or Gordon Foods, you don't have to be a member to be at Gordon Foods, but you can find a 6-pepper blend there if you want to follow my recipe. I did the no soak method because I believe that that's what I like best, because when I try to do the soak method, the beans are too squishy. So I like the no soak method better. All right, everyone, let's get busy seeing how I made chili beans. Yes, earlier this fall, so I am dressed different, just so you know. All right, let's get busy seeing how I did this. I've got my pressure canner cooking over here, heating up. I've got my jars with hot water in them, cleaned in hot water. All right, and my tea kettle over there that's heating up. I've got about 3/4 of a tablespoon of roasted beef base inside that hot water. So I want that flavoring in here. Now we're gonna go through, because we've got 7 jars, we're gonna figure out, divide, how many we need per pint. It's 1/4 per pint of cup. So we'll need a total of 1 3/4 cups per bean to fill our jars the way we need it filled. It's 1 cup of bean mix per jar. So let's get that taken care of. I'll separate the beans, make sure there's no stones in them, rinse them and clean them and get them together in here, and then I'll bring it back. I'm just gonna rinse them really good. All right. Nice and clean and mixed well. I'm gonna go to our jars, dump them out. 1 quart takes 1 cup of beans. So that's 1 cup of beans per quart. Now you can stop here because that's what the book tells you to do. I have a little bit left over because I like to add a little bit extra to my jars. So I'm going to grab the 4th cup. Okay. So I'm going to take this mild chili powder and put in a tablespoon each in each jar. Now I'm going to take a tablespoon of the tomato powder. You've got grind your own or buy your own, whatever you want to do it, per each jar. Now I'm going to take a tablespoon of 6-pepper blend. I get this at Gordon Foods. Now you can add all yours that you want to do. This is how I like to do it. We like our chili a little spicy. Got my hot tea kettle. I'm going to open that up because remember I told you I put stock in there? I want to stir it around, make sure that it's good and stirred up. Whisk it up in there. Now you don't have to put beef in yours. I just like the flavor because we use hamburger in it. So now we're just going to fill them up. Remember, the beans will swell up. I'm gonna stir it up a little. So you'll see that it's all nice and stirred up in there, and the beans will swell up and we'll have the perfect amount of headspace, hopefully. Cross our fingers. After you fill that up, wipe off the top rim. I am going to add a little bit more stock in there. Wipe off your top rim. Lid on. Finger tight. Put it in your canner. Now to do the rest. Okay, so I got all 7 jars in there. I've already got everything all set up for this. I'm using my All-American canner. Oops. And this one is the model 915. When you do these, you go crossways. I let it come up to pressure and steam for 10 minutes. Then, after that, I put my pressure on, my weight gauge on 10 in my area, pounds, and then I let it go to where it starts rattling. Once it comes to a good steady rattle, then I start timing it for 90 minutes because these are quarts. An hour and 30 minutes. We're going to shut it off and just leave it be. Let it come down off from pressure by itself. And then when it's down off of pressure, I will open it up and let it crack, crack it open for about 15 minutes or so. And then we'll take the jars out. Exciting. I got everything set up. I got my pretty new little mat that I got from Tupperware meeting. I love it. And my jar lifter. Yes, finally cooled down enough. And I shut all the windows because it's really windy here. This is what our chili bean mix looks like. Gosh, I hope it's good. Sometimes I get these recipes in my head, and you know how it is, you can't get it out. And I'm like, hey, I know, I'll can up those 5 bean, chili beans, make my own chili mix, inside there. So I looked up and seen, what mostly was in there. So that's what I did. And this is the outcome. I will be making some chili because it's awful.
Here's the
chili
beans when
here.
they're done. Oh my goodness, they turned out amazing. But that's what they look like in the jar. So good. Nice, thick. It is good. All right, so here's the chili. Now, yeah, there's some hamburger in there, but I just kind of want to show you. Can you see good? Look at the thickness between the hamburger, the beans. It just smells amazing, turned out amazing. I think this is a recipe you might like. If you try it,
All
let
right,
me know.
everyone. Thank you for always stopping by. And big hugs from my pantry to yours. Have a great day. Bye.